Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. It feels like afternoon for me because I stayed up for the elections. But no, it's morning. Good morning. We'll talk about Sui here. Sui has been ridiculously bullish, as we talked about yesterday. All right, so Sui. What we said yesterday, to do a brief recap before we talk about what I think is most likely right here, which you can already see on the charts, but there's more to it, and we'll get into that. But no, what we said yesterday is that we observed that Sui already was very strong, all right? So looking back at the beginning, for example, of last week, but also the strong reaction we had right here, the double bottom, which in hindsight, this is a beautiful double bottom, but I mean, in hindsight, everything is easy to see. Beautiful double bottom here at 1.8 and also some fresh momentum coming in. And that's what we saw over the course of yesterday. Yesterday afternoon, which I did not cover in the video, but in the video we already talked about, if the election result is positive for crypto, then Sui is easily going to get back into the previous all-time high right here. Or actually, I think we went a little bit we went a little bit higher, but back into the previous all-time high area right here between 2.35 and 2.15. That's where we are right now. So far, it looks very, very promising to go higher up. As you can see, we broke above 2.15, which was a very strong key level, important key level. And so far, we broke above that and got a beautiful reaction from that. So I am quite bullish on Sui here, but we'll get, and for other reasons as well. But we'll get to that. There's multiple things I want to talk about. And I'm not sure what I want to talk about first. Let's start with the fundamentals. I think the fundamentals right now, we cannot judge them too much yet, all right? Because today we actually got some very positive developments for the Sui ecosystem. But like I said, it's too early to tell. DEX trading volumes right now are still bouncing up and down. Total value locked is still relatively flat, which is, in these circumstances, decent. But what we saw over the course of today, and that's what I think is very interesting, is a Binance listing of Cetus. All right. Now, if you don't know Cetus, this is a coin. This is a project that I actually hold. I earn yield on it as well on their website. This is one of the biggest decentralized applications in the Sui ecosystem, and it got listed on Binance. Now, first of all, that's bullish for the Sui ecosystem, but that's also bullish on how Binance views the Sui ecosystem. All right, and I think that in general is fundamentally ridiculously bullish. So, like I said, we still have to see it in the actual numbers, but I think that's a great sign of what's possible to come here for Sui. So I think that's very bullish. And then what we can see as well, and this doesn't necessarily translate in a super bullish Sui right now, today, tomorrow. But what we can see as well, and this is a little trick that I've learned recently, is that if you look at the pair of Sui against USDC, so Coinbase USD, if you actually see an increase in momentum there, which you can very clearly see, and this is the first time in a while we've actually seen a momentum increase like that for Sui, then that means that there's quite a lot of demand coming from the US, which is obviously very bullish. And I can tell you, not all coins have this right now. So in general, that whole combination to me is very bullish. Like I said, though, with the elections right now, there's going to be a lot of volatility, all right? And people will get stopped out. So for me, the most important thing right now is to stay on top of 2.15. We had a massive bullish breakout with momentum, with volume. Now we need to find balance on top of this level to make sure it's not a fake out, all right? Because on the 12-hour time frame, daily time frame, could still become a fake out if we get a sell the news effect in the market. So what we need to see right now, and that is something I still need to see evidence of, is that we can actually find consolidation and balance on top of this. And if we can find that, then I think we're going up higher, where my first target would conservatively be 2.5 and 2.55. But after that, if these fundamental developments continue to develop like this, we can rally much, much higher. So for now, I would say this is most likely, but keep your eyes on that level at 2.15. If we get a sell the news effect from Bitcoin, it is still a possibility that Sui drops down back into this range at 1.8. But if that happens, I was wrong, right? Because I do think this is most likely. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.